how you fuck that you don't got nobody by your side.
where we have all but destroyed each other. We designed your city as an experiment. We believe it is the only way to recover the humanity we have lost. And we created factions to ensure peace. We believe there will be those among you who will transcend these factions. They are the true purpose of this experiment. They are vital to humanity's survival. If you're watching this now, then at least one of you is proof that our experiment has succeeded. The time has come for you to emerge from your isolation and rejoin us. We've allowed you to believe that you're the last of us, but you're not. Mankind waits for you with hope. Beyond the wall.
We can define a person's mind in many ways, beginning with something simple. The mind is occupied with thinking. They are that upon which the hearing of melody depends. The intervals between tones or notes. The way they are spaced makes the difference. Music of the mind. intervals between tones or notes. Music of the mind. They are that upon which the hearing of melody depends. The intervals between tones or notes. The way they are spaced makes the difference. Music of the mind.
Hello? I mean, holy shit, what a race. Hold up. That was the worst race I've done. I don't know if it's over even. I don't know, did we win? I mean, the race was so bad, dude. So, immediately when the clock turned 24, right? We started just going in, back out. And nobody was getting in. But we saw people were managing to get in. And we saw, holy shit, people are getting inside. Could it be a layer thing? And we were like, fuck, what's going on? Why? And then one guy in our guild, Avoid, fucking... What a guy, man. He's raced so many times. He just logs out, and people are like, Avoid, did you DC? And he's just quiet, like the fucking Danish gentleman he is. And then he comes back and he says, you can enter if you relog. Everybody logs out. The fucking 20-second timer to log out was the longest logout screen of my life. Boom, we come back, we fucking enter, right? All except for one person. Why? Her PC crashes. Her computer apparently crashed at like 23:59 and we didn't hear anything. So we have been waiting, we go in, we're 24 people, we don't have our prot paladin tank, and it's like... Okay, sick. And it's just, oh, what do we do? And the raid leader Julius makes a call that, well, let's just try to do the trash slower and safe. And we just do what we did on the PTR, but so much slower. She comes back, we're able to kill the mini bosses alright, I guess. Hallion spawns, everything is looking alright. Looking good, I guess. Shit, I forgot to turn on the loot add-on. This is important, guys. Guys, this is important. We come back, Hallion spawns, pre-pot just like we planned. Boom, I get the first mechanic on me, and I'm like, fuck yeah, it's on me. That means we're not gonna wipe. I run away, I drop that shit, I come back in. We go downstairs to the dark portal. The very next debuff that goes on someone gets instantly dispelled. Like, fucking Counter-Strike Global Offensive instant. In the middle of the raid, everybody rocket boots, panic. I find myself standing on the opposite fucking side of Hallion, and I'm like, well, if the cutters come now, I'm gonna be all alone, but I guess that's fine? But I make a call to go back to stay with the rest of the team. It doesn't matter, I guess. And yeah, we noticed that the corporality is working. It wasn't working on the PTR. We had a strat on the PTR around the corporality not working, where we send like a squad to play on the side that's getting all the corps. But we didn't need to do that. It's working just like it did on private servers. We noticed that, well, this is easy as fuck. We have like one or two too many healers. Holy shit, we fucked up. Because on the PTR, this was way harder than it was now on live. Because it was bugged. And we killed the boss. It's slow as shit. Terrible launch. Terrible that it... I think it kind of came down to the fact that Avoid figured out we could log out so that everybody would get like an updated client to be able to enter. What the fuck? Like, I would have never thought about it. I would just have been there like, oh my god, we can't start. But yeah, if we win, fucking GigaChad Avoid. GigaChad Avoid if we win. I don't know, has there been any update anywhere? I guess Warcraft Logs doesn't give a shit, do they? There's nothing on their website about anything. There's nothing. Maybe we're not even gonna get like a Ruby Sanctum progress. It's just like, We're focusing on Sod phase 2 right now. It's below ICC. Oh, it is! It is actually. Okay. Okay. Nobody else has. I mean, if nobody else have uploaded yet, and we entered, it took maybe 7 minutes for us to clear it. I consider that a fucking win. There's no way. I mean, if it comes a log now, I think they are cheaters. Well, definitely the race that had the least hype so far. I doubt there was many. I know Beef Bar was online, and in my mind, it's always been between us and Beef Bar anyway, kinda. In the ICC race, there were plenty of guilds that went harder on the PTR and was more prepared, maybe, and gave more of a fuck. But in my mind, I don't really care if we're against 10 good guilds or 1 good guild. When I saw Beef Bar going online, I wanted to win. I didn't think I cared about this race, honestly, because it's such a shit race and everybody's like, this is just a filler raid, the fight is bullshit, and I kinda agree. But when I saw our biggest opponents being online, I don't care how much they have prepped, I don't care about any excuses, I don't care about anything. When I saw them online, my heart rate went up a couple of beats and I was starting to get the sweats, which is exactly what I want. I don't get the same feeling when I speedrun. When I speedrun, it's just like, oh, you go again next week, you know. But when you have these races, it's a certain type of feel. I don't know if you guys have ever done like tournaments in other games, and when you make it to the semis, to the finals, even if it's just a bullshit small tournament, it's still different than just raiding, I guess. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I don't think there's a lot more now. It was a bit underwhelming, the entire race. I think I played fine. Maybe we should go look at the log. Let's do that. Alright, let's look across the entire thing first. We knew the warriors were gonna be like super good for this. This looks, as you see, we didn't go with mages at all. So all of us used Scroll of Intellect and we just went full fucking cleave fiesta. Our plan was to cleave the mini bosses, always have more than 1 target to hit. Same for the boss kinda. So yeah, the comp we ended up going with, we wanted to have enhancement shaman to put Wind Fury Totem downstairs, and then use the blood DK to give the improved haste upstairs. Yeah, I had such a terrible pull, I guess. But I guess if we do like this, all enemies. This is the Shadow Realm Halion. Right. So obviously, I think this I mean, you can do more as a... I think this is a bit underwhelming enhancement performance, honestly. I think I could be higher. But this is what tier 10 class balance looks like if everybody plays what they should, I guess. Let's look at upstairs. Yeah, I barely did anything upstairs. Yeah, you see these warriors just going to town. Dispels, I mean, the guy who did it just said it directly after the boss. He just said it immediately after that I fucked up. Let's see. Anfall, Kia, Fire Combustion, correct. It's this one. The fuzzy... fucked up. But it happens, right? It wasn't a clean run by any means, but we still made it, I guess. Yeah, you don't need this many healers when the corporality is working like it is now. It's so easy. What dropped on Halion? I don't know. Nothing interesting. Yeah. I guess the only log I'm really interested in is Beef Bar, but I guess they're just covering it now to keep people on the edge, maybe.
I come from outside the wall, where we have all but destroyed each other.
You're wondering what items dropped? Sure.
We believe it is the only way to recover the humanity.
Bracers. Ring. And tank. I mean, you can tell me all you want about Beef Bar doing splits. They are not trying. I can't know that. There's no way for me to know that, right? I see them online. I know they're our biggest competition, and they haven't said anything beforehand. So, kind of weird now, I guess. Kind of weird time of the day to do splits, right? Let's say you're not racing, but you're online when the race comes out. You try to enter, and then you say you're doing splits. I mean, sure, why not? Why not? But yeah, it's late here. My wife and I want to sleep. I can't say I have the same, what do you say? When I won tier 10, I was feeling a bit more uppity, but now I feel a bit like, nobody really cares. Any chance of getting that last phase weak aura? I think it's one of the premium weak auras from Murphin, a good friend of mine. So I'm not gonna share any of the weak auras that we used. I think both Foji and Murphin have made quite the name for themselves, and most people know someone that is like a big pirate advocate that is just sharing these things. So just ask around, I guess, but I won't be the guy. Genio makes these as, are you racing in Kara? I mean, my plan has always been to play Wrath of the Lich King through and through, and this was the last race. Now we have speedruns in tier 10. God knows if Enhancement Shaman is even... I don't know. I don't see Enhancement Shamans being a staple, I can tell you that much. But it's also the fact that until we have 30% buff, everybody's a bit coping about the speedrunning. If you win a speedrun right now, it's usually because you have a bit of a setup or logistics advantage, and everybody that is like copying them or trying to do the same thing as the people that are leading right now are just coping by saying, oh, it's just because what's the point of racing? It's not like we have the final version of the raid out yet. So right now speedrun is kind of boring. Enhancement Shaman isn't great. I don't really like parsing. There's no more races to be had. I wanted to play Season of Discovery because I love the racing, and I was thinking that, oh, Season of Discovery, you have a leveling race and then you have a raid race. Just on repeat every couple of months, 2 months. I was like, that would suit me perfectly because I come from a private server background, right? However, the server that I want to play on is locked, and I don't really fancy starting playing on a server with people that I don't really see myself having a chance competing for world first. So I'm a bit of a pinch when it comes to Season of Discovery. And then over these past couple of weeks, I have been kinda turned off by the economy of Season of Discovery. I know that Classic has a big tradition of botting. I remember that back in Vanilla Classic when I started playing as well. But I feel like Season of Discovery right now, it's so rampant and the developers are focusing on fixing Ashen Veil, adding another rune, releasing Stranglethorn Veil PvP zone. But instead, I think they should just make a hard fucking knock on these bots. I mean, I really think that if they hired 10 GMs for one day to just fly around in the world, and everyone that is suspicious, they just ban. And if they get somebody wrong, then that person can just appeal. But most of the people that they're gonna be banning is gonna be so obviously botting that it's just gonna be free as fuck. Snurk says, did you see the Shadowfang Keep video on server restart? Yeah, and I mean, it's funny, but it's also tragic, because I really like World of Warcraft, I love the game, and I feel like it's being so mismanaged. Season of Discovery had so much potential, but right now it's just become a big bot fest, really. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna be doing. I also don't know exactly what my in real life is gonna look like the coming years. I know that I'm gonna be doing my PhD, but I don't know exactly the ebbs and flows of workload on that. I'm not really interested in going back to private servers either. Number one, I think private server projects are, if possible, even worse managed than what Blizzard is doing. And secondly, I think that the client, 3.3.5 client, is even worse than the classic client that we're playing on right now, even though I complain about the classic client daily almost about FPS issues and shit. It's still better than what we had on private servers. So I'm in a bit of a situation right now that I'm not really sure where I'm gonna go or what I'm gonna be doing. In a way, it's a kind of a nice feeling to feel that you're almost done with WoW. That you can close the chapter, sort of. So in that way, it's nice to have played with progress, because there's other things that I want to put my time into. And this might be a bit harsh, because I've been streaming a lot these past years, and there's people that have come and shown support and love, and I recognize you guys' names when you come here and say hi or make memes and shit. I'm of course gonna miss some people in progress the day that I quit, but they are mostly my colleagues. I think the people that I'm really gonna be missing are some of the people in my community. And people might call it parasocial or whatever, I'm sitting here talking into a screen. But I recognize you guys' names, and when I quit WoW, I won't be seeing your names anymore. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna be doing. Polly says, ICC race was the end, it's time to get multiple wives. Yeah, I'm not really sure I'm all into that. Whatever floats your boat, Andrew Tate. But yeah, I am gonna be heading off now. Without further ado, I'm out. Ciao.